And welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where I'm draining the aura in another location. Actually, pretty close to where we were before. I can hear a hoglin though. Yeah. So ended up moving this guy, constructed myself the copy-paste gadget, so we can pretty easily move this entire altar. And that was the ticket. It was just, yeah, way too slow. Trying to do it. Trying to restore the aura with flowers, and yeah, we're getting close to not having enough aura now. But that's enough infused rock. I might even just pack up this entire thing. And then we can reassemble it somewhere else when we need to. And I guess I'll just run around the nether, destroying the natural environment. Whenever I need to craft over here. Let's make sure I pick up all the stuff. Sweet. So we should be able to like paste this. And there is pretty much the aura, and then I'll just quickly undo it. So we get all the stuff back. That's a mosquito. Those things are terrifying. I don't want that. I don't want that. We also are sporting the Armor of Ra, which is pretty neat. And I got some okay enchantments on it. Like we got some protection 4, a little bit of insight, no unbreaking, but we have mending, so it's not too bad. Yeah, some projectile protection, some blast protection, and fire protection, which is pointless. But it does have feather falling, which is quite nice, and that speed boost. So we will run pretty fast now. And we're immune to fire damage. I don't know if that means lava. Yeah, he ran away. Yeah, I don't know if that means lava. I mean, it seems like we're still on fire. We're supposed to have fire immunity. Not sure. Not sure. Maybe jumping on lava doesn't count. Anyway, let's head back. So for the altar of birthing, there's a couple of things we need. Oh, I made too many of these. Hopefully we can use those infused bricks for something else. So that's apparently the quest complete. We also need 4 ancient planks. Cool. So this should be everything for the altar of birthing, and we get a Staff of Boulder. Boulder. I don't know what that does. Oh, it's for placing light. We need some aura carried on us. Okay. Kind of neat. Don't need it right now. Don't need it right now. Let's instead think about this altar of birthing. Because we want to summon the Masticator. If we look at Honey Glazed Ham, the uses of that does show us the recipe. So I don't think this needs to be in the nether. We might set this up, maybe not in maybe in this area. Apparently it's not too hard of a fight. Altar of Birthing. Neat. So for summoning the Masticator, Honey Glazed Ham, a token of anger, which I managed to get one as a quest reward actually. So I've managed to avoid having to craft one of these just yet. Now, do we have our looting? We've got our looting hat on. I just don't know if looting affects how many Masticator teeth we get, which is what we're going to be using for one of the next crafts. So, no, do we right click it? I said this was assembled, so. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's going to summon the Masticator. And that absorbed a... Oh, dear, that absorbed a massive amount of aura. Oh, no. Okay. Ooh, he hurts. He hurts a lot. He hurts a lot. Let's eat this. Okay. But I have caused a massive problem. This breathless negative thing. That absorbs a lot of aura in the area. We come over here. It's not too bad over here. I may have made a large mistake. We can see that our aura up here has that negative, and we're getting this breathless effect. If our aura has dropped down too much, we could start getting like explosions happening. We got 8 Masticator scales though. Ooh, and these are used for our different Botania flowers. I see. It actually looks like most of, well, a lot of our Botania flowers rely on fighting the Masticator. So aura generation is something we're probably going to have to look at. You can see our ancient trees are slowly dying, and that is because they are being, like the leaves are being used to regenerate some aura. So now looking into the Nature's Aura book, I knew we could use Roses of Oblivion somehow to generate a large amount of aura. We should have some, possibly in our base. We've got 8 of them. Now I think we can get more of these possibly by resummoning the dragon. Or they just constantly grow. I have noticed them being over there in the end, near where the dragon fight happens. So if we grab some Eyes of Ender, we can use these to try and restore some of that aura. Because, yeah, it's draining our trees. We get breathlessness even here, which is getting a little bit close to the base, to be honest. So this can only be placed on Endstone. Yeah, I think in the future we will just summon the Masticator way out in the wilderness somewhere, and we'll just leave ruined parts of the environment. I think that'll be the go. So we throw a Eye of Ender there, and he will start. Once that one there has started releasing some aura. So this might be too much. This might be too much. I think I did way too much. We can see the aura is slowly being returned. And we should start losing that breathlessness effect eventually. Yeah, and you can see that Rose of Oblivion has now been completely used up, but nice. Disaster averted. Well, that was, yep, that was cool. That was cool. Nice. If we look at in our magic quests, that has brought us down to the part where we can create the Gormorellus. Gormorellus. The Gormorellus is the first generating flower available since mana costs are increased for many crafts. Never been my strong suit, getting into Botania, so that could be interesting. But we should have what we need. I think it's just some Botania petals and a Masticator scale. And he eats food, right? I'm sure the Gormorellus, if we find Botania, look at the flower and the Gormorellus. Yes. It'll eat any food items it finds in a small area and turn them into mana. The Gormorellus prefers bigger foods. Interesting, I've never used this flower, so feeding it different foods is good. And feeding it more, I'm guessing more saturating foods. Like if we look in our backpack, stuff we raided from that Acacia Mansion so long ago. See, this is like 11 saturation, that's 12. So I'm assuming the bigger ones, 15, like Italian beef, that might be a good one. But we also want to mix it up, like give it one of them and then give it one of them. And do some kind of thing like that. That's the same one. Yeah, something like that. So we might be getting into some food production at some point too. Right, I'll whip up. Do we start with one? I'll get 2 of these for a start. And maybe I need to set up the like petal duplicating thing you can do, because we've got 8 Masticator scales we can use for crafting a variety of generating flowers. And turns out I must have gotten one of these as either a quest reward or it was something I picked up in a chest. Interesting. Okay, well I'll probably still craft another one. That did complete that quest. And the glimmering living wood. Oh, that's just, yeah, right, cool. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll craft one anyway. And living rock, that was sunstone. We actually have a bunch of sunstone. I believe it was a quest reward, although we can make firmament, which is prismarine and shiverstone. Yeah, so we could craft some of that, but I think I got this as a quest reward. And I'm missing something. Oh, the photo grow. There we go. So that's the second one I crafted. So we now have 3 Gormoralis and a Munchdew. This one eats tree leaves from memory, so maybe useful if we set up a tree farm, because then it can just eat all the leaves. And I think the tree farm will still work. Not that we really need wood, but maybe. So the other thing we need is a couple of sparks. So we'll do like 2 lots of this recipe, and then so that'll be 4 blazing quartz and 2 of these. And this should hopefully get us. Oh, we were like lightning-ified for a second. And then I think I've got all the stuff for this. We just need to wait for it to be nighttime. But yeah, I also set up a just Botania flower duplicating thing. Pretty simple, if you've never set one up. Dispenser with a redstone signal, put bone meal in one. You put the petals you want to duplicate. I'll just put one in there for now. Grows. And then you can duplicate seeds. Handy to plant one just to start it off. Yeah, easy way to get a bunch of seeds. But cool. I also whipped up a few mana pools, simple recipe, and a mana splitter because it was also a pretty simple recipe. And this means if we set up an area for doing Botania, which we could do here, but I feel like we're going to want more room. So we might go... Do we still have stuff set up down here? Oh, definitely. There's still a whole bunch of stuff down there. I might just block that off and not worry about it. This might be not a bad area. I was using floral fertilizer to get the last colour that I couldn't get. But if we have these, we still need mana spreaders. Which is why I was crafting those sparks. So we can get rid of that. We still need to make some other stuff. Let's go get our starlight crafting table. If we set it up here underneath my unfinished roof, yeah, he's starting to get some starlight. Hopefully, we can come over here. That didn't quite grab. Didn't really grab the things I wanted, so we want to keep them. Hopefully we have enough starlight here. Totally do. Somewhere I have a wand for astral sorcery. And this will be the first astral sorcery craft we've actually done. Neat. Cool, and then we got a mana spreader. Actually, our system's going to stop for doing a bunch of astral sorcery stuff because we rely a lot on solar power. Nice. We're also going to want Botania's wand. Wand of the forest. Oh, that's pretty simple. We're going to need, was it 3? 3 of them. Now, wand of the forest. We'll put this other stuff away. And that should be good. I've got my bag of food on me. Probably want to be a little bit careful about turning all my food into mana. I've noticed we also have footprints, which I assume is our the set of armor we're wearing. So if we set up these, I guess kind of here will do. Link you to the mana spreaders. We'll say you have one, you have one, and well, I guess you have two. You are linked to that guy, you are linked to that guy. Let's chuck down some food. So I guess let's try a source. Oh. Oh, and that's actually not hitting the mana splitter, that is hitting the mana pool. That's okay though, we can see the difference in, like, how much difference does better food make? That's the food backpack. And we were thinking Italian beef was going to be good. It was almost a full flower. It's really hard to tell how much mana's in there, but I mean, it looks like more. We might just... I don't actually know if that works. I'm going to say time in a bottle does not affect mana spreaders. Okay, so I can't tell how much is in there. We could probably do it with a mana tablet. Oh, which we already need a rune of mana for. Alright, that makes sense. And is that a full... There might be one full mana pool to make a rune. Did say mana generation was increased, like the costs were. Okay. Let's dive back into these quests. Oh, the runic altar is the next thing we need to make. And that needed that aura cache, right. And we can craft it, that's not too major. Okay, so... Aura cache. Now, it does say that it looks like it needs to be a full one. Whether or not that's the case, I guess we're about to find out. We also want a conduit. Getting low on these. And 2 sun middle ingots. Almost night time, so we should just about have... Yeah, I think it does need to be a fully charged aura cache. Now we could come over here and charge this guy. Oh yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to absorb a whole heap of ore. It is going to drain some ore in the area, but we do have these trees still. Cool. One full ore cache. Then we can craft this runic altar. And will we have enough starlight? Yeah, it looks like the answer's going to be yes. Nice. Cool. Cool. And a runic altar. Time to sleep. And for now, this is going to live here, because now we can point the mana spreaders at it, if we need to. But I think there's going to be a bit of automation needed before we can have like enough mana to do really anything, because that first quest, what was it? We need a rune for something. I mean, I guess we don't need it yet. We needed it for something, right? Anyhow, we'll leave it there for now. We've made a start into a bit of Botania, a little bit of Astral. Yeah, we're going to be getting into the next stage of Astral sorcery once we can craft a rune. Yeah. And I think then we get even better enchants. I think we unlock Apotheosis, next level bookshelves. So that should be cool. If But anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.